Am I the a-hole for waiting out the prenup before divorcing my cheating wife?
Nope.
Given that she's cheating, we can already state that you are not the a-hole. But let's get right into the story. But it's a little bit snaky to wait for the prenup to elapse. But let's see what happens.
This is a little snaky.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm G, and if you're new to the channel, we do true crime. And we have therapy sessions with ready couples. Yeah. My wife settled for me. I didn't know it when I married her, but I do now. She was in love with her high school boyfriend that her parents hated. She was with him all through university. Her parents finally told her that they would cut her off financially if she stayed with him. We met soon afterwards and I fell in love. She did not. Once again, this was a surprise to me. Okay, it's hard. People can pretend really well, so you might not know if this person actually loves you or not, especially if she was financially motivated.
Fun coupon!
I was in it for the long haul, so I had no problem with it. I basically got nothing if we divorced before we were married 10 years. So her parents wanted to make sure at least one achievement in their life, their daughter is going to be married for 10 years.
10 long years.
I mean, okay, there'll be no point to the there'll be no point to the prenup if they made it like 20 years or 50 years. So okay, I get it. So after that, it was an even split as long as I was not, because she has been banging her old boyfriend our entire marriage. How long have they been married now? Oh, I found out after we were married for 8 years. Oh my gosh, 8. 2 more years and you're done. And then you get an even split of what her parents made. Like, I think that's the best FU you could do to her. I was angry and depressed. Okay, you were in love, so that makes sense.
True love.
I had spent 8 years supporting her and her career. She has a much better paying job than I do. Supporting her. Why did you not try to get something? I mean, reach for the sky and get what you wanted in your lifetime? I decided that I could handle 2 years of infidelity. I had already done 8 unknowingly. I filed for divorce on the day after our 10th anniversary.
What?
I let her parents pay for a vacation. Okay, so the parents bought them a vacation. Like, hey, you've been together for 10 years. Go to Hawaii or something. And dude was, wait, just the time and planning. The lawyers must have taken her to the cleaners. Like, after the whole inheritance, plus her own finances. Oh my gosh. Imagine having 2 years to plan your exit. He should be doing good. And the ultimate FU was him making sure that, like, one day after their 10th anniversary, and he did go on vacation. Oh, that's petty. I didn't do anything dirty, like send the evidence I had to her parents. I just had a lawyer draft claim for divorce. Included was the evidence that the prenup had lapsed and our holdings were to be split. She said that I blindsided her after our holiday away. I could imagine. Okay, I know this is not fair, but like I could imagine how you're like, you go out on a vacation together and you probably like go to the beach, hang out, and probably do stuff what people do on vacations. And then the next day the person is like, divorce papers. But wait, she was like, did they talk about it? Like, hey, I'm marrying you for my parents. Because people have open marriages. If she had her love of her life on the side and her parents wanted her to be married to him, she would have had the conversation with. This is the situation where an open marriage can work, because she could have spoken about it with him, and then he would have had his own side piece, and they would have lived happily ever after.
Great idea.
So I can see why she said she was blindsided, but like she was just cheating for like 10 years and expected to get away with it. The audacity. She said that I blindsided her after a holiday away. She doesn't understand why I would do it. I said that I just don't think we're compatible anymore. Okay, I can understand if she's like some famous personality that works with the government. I don't want to ruin her career. I can understand not sharing the evidence with like the world and having this whole divorce drama. But at least you should say, dude, you've literally been cheating for 10 years. I have all of the evidence. Like, say it to her face. At least have that one laugh at her. And it's like super nice. Like, I don't think we're compatible anymore. Sorry. No, she didn't deserve that. Like, that's too much. That he's been too kind. That's too lenient for her. I am prepared to go nuclear if I have to, but I don't want kids. Yes, they are mine. I checked. So the kids were just sleeping, and he was like, DNA test. I checked, knowing why. Okay, I am keeping the evidence I have on her boyfriend in my pocket. I can blow up this marriage and make her parents pissed at her. I just prefer to end things with me in a decent financial position to take care of our kids. Am I the a-hole for what I did?
Of course not.
After listening to your story, I can say, how does that make you feel? That's what therapists are supposed to say, right? Like, of course not. You were not the a-hole. Let's see what the first comment had to say. Not the a-hole, but she should be shown who she is. She's gonna make you the guilty one. Tell everyone now before she destroys you more. That's true. People who are that, I don't even know if I should say entitled, manipulative, and so like the audacity for her to feel like, I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna cheat on you, I'm not gonna tell you anything, and you're just supposed to be there. Just be there and be my husband and be happy with me. Like, it's insane. And the fact that he's not telling her that he knows makes her feel like, oh my gosh, what did I do? It's so unfair. She does not deserve all of that. She needs to know, because now she's going to tell everyone, especially her parents. She'll talk to people first and be like, oh my God, he just left me after our vacation. He's so mean. But definitely not the a-hole. And
2 seconds later.
am I the a-hole for telling my husband I'm no longer attracted to him?
What?
Kind of makes you sound like the a-hole. Like, but let's see. She might have her reasons. The title makes me instantly sound like an a-hole, obviously, and I'm aware of that. For some context, it slowly started after our second kid. Second child is 3 years. Youngest is 4 months old. After our second child, he was sending messages to IG models. I take it back. You're not the a-hole. Oh my gosh. The fact that men don't understand that women have to literally break down their bodies to bring another little human into this world, and him being so inconsiderate to say, oh, this is so bad. He was sending messages to IG models about how beautiful they were, and one reached out to me to let me know. Oh, that's embarrassing now. It's like so embarrassing. You can't even publicly act normal and then scold him in the back because like he already knows. Like, hey, your husband sent this to me. You can't even try to defend him like, oh no, I took his phone and sent that to you. It was just me being stupid. It is embarrassing. This is embarrassing to her. Of course he denied it, but she sent me screenshots, so there was proof. Now he's lying, adding to his list of like, okay, I'm not about to say leave him because that's what people are always quick to say. I'm always trying to fix things in art. During our therapy sessions, we always try to fix things because people are always like, leave, and I don't like that idea. Marriage is supposed to be forever, but this is not giving forever vibes. When I was pregnant with our youngest, he was hitting on a coworker and taking her on lunch dates. Now I'm getting pissed and furious. I walked up behind him and he was going through a girl's OnlyFans content.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, he keeps taking the L, and I keep trying to save this marriage, but this one is done. This man is for the streets. Let him go. Like, take off the leash. He is for the streets. Normally, I would not care, but he paid to view her stuff. Now he's fumbling the bag too. When I asked to see his phone, he tried exiting really quickly, but I grabbed the phone anyways. Oh my gosh. This woman is literally having your kids and he's out. Let it go. Before we even finish this story, like, let this one go. He had been searching this girl on Facebook. This last one just made me look at him different, and I no longer find him attractive, and told him this. And an a-hole for saying he isn't attractive to me anymore. First off, he has said it in all the different languages that exist on the planet by going and telling Instagram models and looking at people's photos on OF and calling them pretty, whereas he has a wife who is there with him and is literally having his kids, and he thinks she's overreacting. Okay, to be fair, after he did that with the second child, she still had a third child with him, so maybe he thinks that she's okay with him being partly a husband and partly for the streets. So she's definitely not the a-hole, and this girl needs an exit plan. I'm sorry, but he needs an exit plan. Not the a-hole. He's a jerk and no one is attracted to him. That was it for today's video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.